Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for this video, I totally thought that my microphone was on, and in fact, the batteries were dead. So I will have to voice over this video because I didn't want to have to redo it because I liked the way it turned out. So sorry if me talking annoys you, but I didn't want to trash this video. So of course I'm going in with my JACLYN Hill Bling Boss palette. I feel like this palette speaks Valentine's Day like totally, and I love the colors in here, and I just kind of wanted to be creative, and I wanted to just play around with some bold colors, and I feel like this is just so beautiful. And yeah, I'm really liking how it turned out. So I originally used Hush Hush, and I used that in the crease, and then I went in with Sparks, and I went over top of the crease color with that. And now I'm using just a clean, plain ColourPop blending brush just to smooth out that color a little bit more. Then I take Mystic, and I'm using a brush like this because it really packs on the color and helps you put the color exactly where you want it, and it helps it show up a little bit more pigmented. This did not show up as bold as I wanted it to, so it took a long time to get it to do what I wanted it to do, and it still was not even pigmented enough. So if you have a different purple color laying around somewhere that you think is like, whoa, definitely use that. But I played with it for a while, I got it where I wanted it to be, and then I used my crease brush to blend out that line to really diffuse it. I did the same thing to the other eye as well. And then to clean up the fallout, I'm using micellar water and a cotton pad, and I'm just going to clean up some of that fallout. Usually I don't have much, but you know, I was really playing with some bold colors and packing it on, so I had a little bit. Pulling back the hair because it's time for the face. So now I'm using this Pixie H2O skin drink stuff. I love this. It feels so good. It really like goes into the skin. My skin like soaks it up because I have dry skin, and I feel like this helps you look healthy and dewy and glowy, and I'm just all about that right now. And then I'm going in with the Pixie Glow Mist. I really like this stuff. It tastes horrible, so if you get it in your mouth, sorry, it's not good. But this feels really sticky and heavy for a while, so you definitely have to get used to it. I'm not a fan of how it feels, but I am a fan on how it looks, so I just don't even care. Then I'm going in with Healthy Elixir CoverGirl Foundation. This is my favorite foundation. I feel like it's a dupe for Born This Way, and Born This Way is my favorite. I have like 4 bottles in my drawer, but all of them are too dark for me right now, so I can't wear them. But I'm going to use this. I'm scraping the inside of the bottle because that's how much I've used it. I don't even know if they're going to sell it anymore because Target doesn't have it, and I'm really sad. I need to try out a new foundation, so can you please let me know in the comments below what foundation you're loving right now. I really love full coverage, and I like the dewy. I am not a fan of the matte right now at all, I guess just because my skin is so dry. I like the dewy, glowy, healthy, plump, you know that look. That's the look that I want. I feel like my skin is really clear right now, so it's the perfect time to do that. So let me know in the comments below what foundations you're loving, because I've got to try something new. I usually just always stick with what I like, and that's a no-no. I gotta venture out. Using Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in light medium, just concealing underneath my eyes, the bridge of my nose, forehead, and chin, just to give my face that contoured look that I'm trying to get. It takes pounds off of my face. Blending that in with the Morphe Contour Blending Sponge, which I absolutely love, by the way. It makes contouring your face like really easy. I really like this sponge. And then I use my little tiny one. It's the Real Techniques. I got this from Target. I love using this little tiny sponge underneath my eyes and on the bridge of my nose, in the crease of my nose. It makes blending out concealer in those areas a lot easier. I am using my Coty Airspun powder. I really am not a huge fan of this, but I like it and I have it, so I use it. It smells weird. A lot of people like the smell of it. I don't. But it's working for me. I lost my Laura Mercier one, and I don't feel like buying it right now, so this is just going to have to work. But it does its job for sure, and it doesn't give me flashback. Then I'm using my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. It's the middle shade to contour my face. This is actually a tapered highlight brush, but I like using it because it really gets in that contour of my cheek, and it just really blends it out really nicely. I just really like using it. And then I'm going in with my favorite brush ever, the EcoTools Diffuser Bronzer Brush. It just really helps blend out the bronzer really nicely. And this is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I'm smelling it because It makes me think of stink bugs and cocoa powder at the same time. It's a really weird smell, but it's growing on me, and I'm like learning to not be bothered by it anymore. But I'm just adding this on top of that contour shade. I rarely do this step anymore because I think it's high maintenance, and I don't know, it doesn't even make that dramatic of a difference for me to honestly like want to do it all the time, but I'm just slicing my face with some powder, trying to, cut it a little bit, make it look really slim. You can do it, you don't have to do it, whatever. I'm using a big, clean, fluffy brush with a little bit of hush hush on it to really just keep on blending and keep on blending and keep on blending until you get the look that you want. But I really had to work with this for a while. Then I'm going in with, what color is this? Let me take a peek. It's called Pizzazz, which I love that name. Using a small taper brush like that with Pizzazz, and I'm going to blend and blend and blend and blow this out on my lower lash line. I should have made it more dramatic. Me looking back at this, I was like, oh, that's not enough. It wasn't enough. I should have added more. I don't think the pigment was enough. I don't think it was blended out lower down, not as low as I wanted it to be. I really should have done this more. So if you could recreate this look, please go overboard on the lower lash line. I think it would make this look 10 times better if you really made that extra dramatic. So sometimes my camera is stupid and shuts off without my permission, so I missed this part, okay? But this is e.l.f. gold liner. It didn't show up good. Use a different brand. Don't use e.l.f. I don't like it. But I use that on the lower lash line. You get the point of what I was trying to do. That's the Laura Geller blush. Turned out really, really pretty and pinky, and I like it. This is the Naked Cosmetics highlighter. That is whoa, 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 in your face. Love it so much. Imagine yourself on a candlelight dinner, and your highlight is just poking through yes, girl, work it. Your significant other is going to be looking at you like, dang, girl, look at that highlight. I think that stuff too. This is the Wet n Wild. I'm going over top of that because I wanted to kind of subtle it down a little bit with a golden, beautiful, sun-kissed look. So I had to add that pop down the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose, and then on the Cupid's bow to add some pop to the center of my face, because that's what you're supposed to do, right? Yes. Definitely on the brow bone for sure. Hit all of the high points of your face. Holy crap, guys, it's 2 in the morning. I'm dead tired. This is the Morphe Liquid Lip in Vanity. I don't like this color with this look. I should have picked just a nude or just something more bold, but whatever. I'm using this Tarte blush palette because this is actually 6 hours later. I had to go about my day. I had to stop right in the middle of filming because mom life, it's just impossible sometimes. So I'm touching up my makeup here. So if it looks a little worn off, it's because it was 6 hours later. Okay? Well, there you go. I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that you give it a try. I really like it. It speaks whoa whoa for Valentine's Day, and it's beautiful, and it's just, I love it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Have an amazing Valentine's Day. See you in the next video.